we have something so exciting today. We're over here for the dealers conference. We're taking the time and we're going to go through the factory and do a full walkthrough for all of you to see. So as you can see, right now we're up the top. You can start seeing the manufacturing process of Crusader. So we're going to try and get Serge involved and try and get him to come with us. So come along and let's see how we go. All right guys, how good's this? We're here with Dad and Serge. These guys have been in the industry forever and Serge has built all this. How cool is that, eh? So Serge is going to run us through a couple of things here. Serge, what do we got here?
Well, this is our walls. Our walls come in and we do our first check, quality check. We look for imperfections, cracks. Once we get that approved, we've got this lovely lady here, Ashley. Hey Ash, how are you? Ash then puts on our stone protector. It's called Vivid. When we put it across there, we pick this wall up once it's done, and then we put on our wall conveyor, as you can see. Urka, can you show them the wall conveyor from there?
So everything is flat down here,
Absolutely
so that we
flat.
can see any imperfections, and you can catch everything at the right time.
So if we look at this is our whole wall, yeah? 30mm insulated composite. So it comes in, insulation, you can see it all here before any windows are on. And then we come over here, and what do we do, Serge? All the decals and all that go on here, do they?
Yep. This is the first stage. Easy. Then we've got our decal guys. They can work in a nice position, clean position. We wash it down, scrub it, take all the imperfections out of all the dust impurities. Then they put their decals on.
So if we go back a few years when we used to build with timber and aluminium frame, like a lot of companies do, you would do this on the van, wouldn't you?
Absolutely, on the van. And,
so what's the big benefit to not having this on the van? Obviously the height?
One, you get the perfection all the time. You get all the dust, all the impurities out of the sticker. A lot of have those impurities underneath the decals. Stand out terrible, they look terrible. They've got to repeat them all the time. And they get clean work and it's consistent every time we repeat it. So repeatability introduces quality. And that's what we're going to do here.
You can actually work here at this level. It's got to be so much better for everything, hasn't it?
Super efficient. They're not on the line. They're not in people's way. There's no windows. There's no doors on it. And the decals go on super quick. Everything works at this factory on a clock system. They've got a certain amount of time, and this just fits in beautifully. We try to get the van 100% ready with everything on it on the conveyor belt and deliver to line. So the more we do outside, the less people on the line. The less people on the line, the less damages that we have. We can deliver a better quality van.
So that is absolutely insane. How everything's, the whole side of the van's done before it's even on the van.
Absolutely.
So when we look up there a bit further, the window's already in. So surely when guys are working here, the amount of quality control that you have in the factory improves dramatically.
And not only that, these people are accountable. Every time anyone works on the walls or on the roof or in any station, they've got to sign off. They take accountability of their work that they've done. If they damage it anyway, no one gets in trouble for damaging or doing some bad work because they don't mean to do it. So they allow us, they let us know, we get onto it straight away and we fix it up and then deliver to line.
How good's that, guys? So we're going to keep going through, but that's a major part. That's a whole wall of your van sitting just there.
Absolutely.
All right, and you can just roll it up, and you can see the guys there, what they're doing. Unbelievable. And that manufacturer of the year, and this is why the process is in the factory.
So we'll go for a walk down the line, and you'll be able to see that we've got the left side and the right side walls working at the same time. They come off the conveyor belt onto a trolley. Right, once they're on the trolley, they get delivered to line, and we'll go and see, and I'll show you where they end up.
Let's keep going.
And you can see the detail around the windows was already done. The decal guys have got their own jigs, and they cut around the windows perfectly. You can see there as well. You can see in here.
So this is a triple bunk.
This van's an actual triple bunk.
So can we jump over there?
Yeah.
So when we have a look over here, hang on. Can you keep going?
Yeah.
Oh, well, you see, this is how we put all our windows on. How good's that? It's not hidden in a van. It's in the open. The workers have room. They're not crammed in. Normally, you wouldn't do that, would you, until the bunk's in?
That's it.
So they're down in all sorts of angles trying to do it. You can see the benefits of this straight away.
Yeah. It's very, very
easy, and it's nice for the workers.
Absolutely. They can see what they're doing. They're doing quality work all the time. And if there's a defect, whether the worker finds that there's a problem, we can act on it pretty quickly. We involve planning and understand why that's happening and rectify straight away. Yeah.
This is unbelievable, guys. Unprecedented access into the Crusader factory. How good is this? You can see it all. All right, cool.
We'll go out. We've got our lovely ladies. They prep all the hatches. They put all the double-sided tape all on the hatches. They get it prep. We've got a table there, as you can see how comfortable she is to work. It's called the Lazy Susan system. So what it is, it's this table here.
Oh, it spins.
And it spins around. So she's not walking around the table.
What's for lunch on here?
Yeah, what's for lunch?
So all of this, every easy process you put in here brings quality up, doesn't it? That's the biggest thing
You
here.
make the worker comfortable, he's going to perform every single time.
Yeah. So not working above your head, not working below you. No. That's the key.
That's the key.
That means there'll be more Crusaders coming off the end of the line here
Absolutely.
at a better rate without any defects. That's what we love.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, massive. And you can see all these are all prep windows, yeah? So already, so all the worker does is pick that up, pop it in and screw it on.
And you can see it's all on protective coating. They clean that up every time they put the windows on. It's soft, protects the window shade. Oh,
check that out.
he's about to put it on his trolley. He's about to put it on his trolley and get that ready. So let's go and have a look. We'll come from this side.
Here's the trolley.
So everyone has to see this. This is the wall of your caravan. How easy is that?
Trolley, see that? And off it goes.
Oh my goodness.
So now he'll collect the other side.
One person.
Let's go over here, down this side.
So it doesn't take 10 people to lift a wall.
No, absolutely. we try to not handle the walls and not handle the roof. Every time you handle it and pick it up and involve guys, there's a chance that they might drop it, bend it, crack it, damage it in a way. So
there's less patching up.
No need
for patching up to clean up. It's all.
You've got to have total respect for these walls and roofs. They cost a fortune. Any sort of carelessness costs money. And you can see how easy that is.
Oh, that is awesome.
And the biggest thing we see here is this is someone's dream, isn't it?
Yeah.
All right. So the way we handle someone's dream
got some respect.
overrides everything.
Override.
That is such a cool thing to see.
Here he is.
And everything has a number on it.
Everything's got a number. And you'll see that there's a sticker on the wall there. Show them the sticker, Rex, little sticker. That means that someone signed off and that's ready to be delivered to the line, so that if there is a problem that occurs on the line, we can actually capture where it happened, understand why, rectify it, and then make sure that it doesn't happen.
How long before this van will actually be ready to be
This
on the road?
is today's.
This van will be built today.
Today. These walls will go in.
But
today.
there's more to it than that, isn't it, Serge? Because that van's already half built.
Yeah.
So the last thing that goes on are the walls and the roof.
And to your right here, it's the same assembly with the roofs. As you see there, we can see all the roofs all prepped, ready to come. You see that they're all flat. Right, again,
40 mil thick.
40 mil.
So this is a massive thing, and we tell a lot of people this, but when we put hatches in, look at the height of this roof, guys. All right, you're not working here, you're not working there, you're working here.
Absolutely. Or we're not even working here. We're working on the hoist, and as you can see on the hoist, we can lift the hoist up at a comfortable height where they can go underneath and put all the hatches, lights on. at a comfortable height. They're not killing themselves again in the van, especially amongst the furniture. They're negating all that sort of stuff.
All the wiring's already pre-done.
All pre-done.
Just a quick in.
All pre-done. And then we deliver this to the line. They're
how clean
comfortable.
it is.
You can see the roofs are flat all the time. On the hoist, gets pushed off the hoist, back on here, and it gets delivered to the line. And we can go into the line now and you'll see where these are all at. Let's go for a walk, Eric.
Another lazy Susan.
Yeah, it is. Just a bigger one. Lazy Sue, this one. So, again, to the right here, we see all the walls. So that's today's production line, all ready to go.
All in order here.
All in order.
Straight on
And
the-
all these, they're all basically done, are they? Just little doors to go in?
On the left-hand side here, you'll see the production coming up without the walls. There's several stages of wiring, plumbing. They'll all happen. And as you can see on station 9, have a look at station 9, Ed. That's where the walls go on. We've got
This van here is about to move into here to have this roof here behind us put on.
Absolutely. So the roof's just finished on that. Walls have just been finished, and now they're doing the cleanup. The next roof's ready to go. As soon as that clock finishes, they'll be moved and pushed forward.
So you can see all the cranes here. They're all suction capped. And then they just pick that straight up, and we'll get a video of that so you will see it. Straight up, over the roof, straight down.
Straight down.
Easy as that. And there's more to it than that. We're not going to tell everyone our secrets or your secrets, but just the one piece, no joins. But you can't just start doing this. It's a long process, isn't
Oh,
it?
it's
10 years, Serge. How long?
Absolutely.
How long the composite?
It's 10 years.
10
now.
years,
Yeah.
unbelievable. Yeah, so we were going to get real nerdy in a second, and we're going to go behind before the walls and the roof go on, and we're going to show you the benefits of composite construction, not insulation, which is the end user, you guys, but how we do the wiring, how we do the plumbing before the walls are even on.
Absolutely.
And that's really the basis of it. As the end user, which is the consumer, it's a nice looking van, it's pretty, it's insulated, but where it really comes to its own is if something goes wrong, how do you fix it?
And I'm gonna show you that,
And to
absolutely.
fix it before it even goes wrong,
Yep, definitely.
which is a massive thing. Serge is 30 years in manufacturing, yeah?
Manufacturing, yeah.
30 years, so there's a lot of lessons that he's put into this factory, and look at it. So if we come to here, Serge, this is massive, everyone, and we say it all the time, yeah?
What we'll do, let's go behind the scenes a little bit, and I'll show you how we pre-wire this and how it gets delivered to line. Then we'll come back up
Love
here.
it, yes.
All right,
Yes,
awesome.
yes.
So just down over here, we've got our furniture that comes off the furniture. Oh, we can actually demonstrate. We're having a toolbox meeting over here in the furniture. So we'll go and see this toolbox meeting, and obviously the team leaders are going through what happens here. You know.
This is unbelievable, guys. Look what we're looking at.
They're very keen.
So this is beautiful. He's talking about safety, he's talking about quality, he's talking about delivery to line, what it costs, and the environment now. So we're big on the environment, we're looking at recycling, all that sort of stuff. And you can see, and Urquhart's taken some really good footage of any issue. Gab is he's just been promoted to our line manager. He was a worker with us. He's been with us a long time. He's grown up as an apprentice. Now he's actually gone to a team leader, and now he's just been promoted to a line manager. He has nearly 30 people under him. Just recently got married, so he's got a massive future with us. He's just taken it.
Oh, that's so.
We talk about leadership. This guy, he's just blossomed into one of our greatest leaders that we have, and he's got a future of becoming a production and an operations manager and supersede Urquhart Fevzi. Absolutely.
So this is the furniture. This does the furniture.
Just the
That's
furniture, guys.
Okay, let's just take a quick sec here, guys. You just heard the passion Serge has for his workers here. Serge, how many people have you got here?
We've got on the floor about 180. We've got about 180, and then there's another 60, 70 behind the scenes in management and upstairs and planning.
That I want to tell everyone, I've never been ever in a company where the owner takes so much care for their workers, and it's a family. And you know what happens when you have a happy family? They build a good product.
Absolutely.
And that is the basis of it.
Yeah.
Is that, how good is that?
Well, you can see, have a look at the guys here. The attention to what they're listening to. You know, they're understanding, they're giving their head shakes, they get it. We've got different languages here, and they all understand the one concept is to build a proper van, a perfect van. That's our goal. We don't get it right every time, and that's why we have quality checks all the way through the line, where we have an opportunity to get it right. You know, and if it keeps happening, we go back in and we understand that problem and we rectify so it doesn't happen. We do that for 5-6 weeks. If it doesn't show its head, we know we got it right. But if it shows its head again, we go back in there and reassess. Why did we get this wrong? And we rectify. It's all about, no one gets it right the first time. And especially with us, our material, especially lightweight, when there's lightweight, there's structure taken out of the product. You know, and there's a little bit of imperfection in the timber, in the fiberglass, but that's just natural stuff.
It's manufacturing, isn't it?
It's manufacturing, you know. You know, people expect 100%. Look at that, they gave each other a clap. Well done, guys. So, well done, Gab. Gab, come over here. Gab, we've just, we recently promoted you as a line manager, and just tell them your journey with Crusader, when you started with us, how long you've been here with us, and the money that you gave Urquhart to bribe you to become a line manager.
Well, yeah, I started here, I think it was back in 2016 as a young kid. Yeah, so it's been, what, 10 years almost?
Yeah.
You guys have given me the opportunity to grow. So yeah, I really appreciate it. And yeah.
How many men you got working with you?
Probably around 30 something,
Yeah.
almost 40.
Yeah.
Almost 40.
So
Yeah,
he's gone from furniture to understanding the CNC edge banding, now also putting the actual furniture together, as we see behind us, just over here, furniture. He's all in charge of all that. Like, that's the heart. This is the heart of it all. You know?
Yeah.
And you've been trained up. How good? 10 years at Crusader.
Not only that, we'll show you what he does as well. He's got a computer, all the plans, all the 3D dimension. Now he understands all that as well. If there's an issue on the floor, he jumps on the computer. He understands. Before, that would have to go to the office, walk there, waste half an hour, not get there. He actually solves the problem himself on the floor. And let's go for a walk. Let's show him the computer. We'll lead the way.
So efficiency is all I'm hearing, which makes a better product.
Absolutely.
That's all it is, isn't it?
Little improvements make the difference, isn't it? The 1%ers.
Hey, how are you? So this is his station. We've got direct access to every single thing, every single plan. If there's a misunderstanding, he actually can go to the order itself, what the customer signed off, and make sure that the planners have drawn exactly what the customer wants. And obviously, if there's furniture, you just want to show them and take them through what you do.
Yeah, so basically, as soon as I get the job that I've got to build, open up the plan, see if there's any customizations. If there is, I open up my 3D, make sure that the 3D matches the sign-off plan, and any issues or anything that doesn't look right, I've got direct chat over here with our planners and designers. So as you can see, all recuts, all design issues, I message straight. So
So you can check it in real time, yeah?
Yeah.
If something doesn't add up, you check it straight away.
yeah, 100%. I can see everything. I can remove parts. Yeah, I can remove parts and.
So you can see every little bit of that van, of how it's getting built, what needs to go where. That's unbelievable.
Every
How's
little
that?
detail, every little detail,
Wow.
to draw size, runners, to electrical stuff, anything that doesn't make sense, I'll highlight it straight away, get it done here before it hits the production line. So.
This is why I say to our dealers and our dealer network, you need to get the plans right, understanding what the customer wants, what their vision is, making sure we understand it, because if you get that right, we will build right. If we have to guess, we will get it wrong every single time.
Yeah. And you can see all the moving parts here, eh?
Yeah.
It needs to be perfect. And that all the systems are in place, all the processes. So if we turn around, have a look at this. This is how they're building all the cabinetry. Now, Serge, they build all this, don't they? Put it in a section and then just put it in the van.
Yep.
So they're not building it inside the van.
Just come over. Just run it through the process. After the furniture's built, what happens?
After the furniture's built, we'll bring it over here. So each individual cabinet is assembled. We've got iPads which indicate which parts, all labels. So we pretty much like a Lego. Put it together like a puzzle. We drop it off. We leave it down here. Then I've got furniture assembly guys who have their own tablets. Have access to plans, planning drawings. So yeah, they're all individual parts just sat over here. They have access to the plans, they open up the plans, they get the individual parts and knock it up into units. So to kitchen, to lounge, to ensuite, to bedroom. And yeah, once again, any issues they have, they notice on the plan, they come to me straight away, direct contact to the designers, they come out and we get it right before it hits the production line. So,
Wow.
Here's an example of once Gab's finished all the furniture, these guys put it all together. This is part of Gab's team. There's Elias there. He's putting it all together. And then from this stage, once it's built, right, we go over here and this is where we do a bit of electrical work. Thanks, Gab, you're a champion.
Thank you, man. Cheers. So, Serge, everything's interlocking, isn't it, in our cabinetry? So, can we show the strength of what interlocking actually shows here, or is it a bit hard? You can sort of see it there, can't you? Like,
we'll go on some loose furniture, and I'll talk about.
That'd be great. Yeah.
Where you can see here, all the electrical done. It's all fitted off. Trying to do all this in the caravan, right? People step on this, they damage it. There's footprints, so. We try to keep it clean all the way through, make it easier for them. They're not squatting over. You'll see a lovely lady, she's an engineer. You can see her working here. She's fitting it all off at a nice, comfortable...
Guys, you got to see this. As an electrician by trade, which I am, having this sort of thing, how easy that is to fit off. You look at how everything is. It's all run. It's not snaked. No. I suppose that's the way to say it. It's perfectly put in there so that you don't have pinch cables, you don't have electrical faults down the track.
No. And one of the things we did in the back of the wardrobe is that we have this false little panel here. So once the roof goes on, we can assess all the wires at the back of the wardrobe quite easily. Also, this is used for if you want to hide any jewelry or any valuables. We've had people that have created some shelving in here and they can put all their valuables in.
So we install a safe. You don't even know it. You see? Secrets from Serge. Secrets from Serge. I want everyone to understand, Dad and I have just rocked up at the factory today. We haven't planned any of this. All right, so we're getting unprecedented access, but it shows what sort of people are working here that we had. He just come and walked us right through his processes. This is a massive thing. It is. It's a massive family.
And they love being here. You can see it. They all love it.
So even just here, have a look at this. You see the strength here? The cupboard is not relying on a screw here. It's actually sitting on something that's what's that, interlocking you call it?
That's what you call interlocking, just over here.
Look at that.
So that shelf is never coming out. That shelf is stuck in there, never coming out. There's no twist. So it's when they go off on a bit of off-road, it's always never going to fall apart. It's always going to be interlocked into there. And that gives us accuracy as well. That makes sure that the drawers align, the drawers work all the time.
So we don't rely on screws to hold our cupboards together, do we?
Well, we do have screws, but that just complements the interlocking. Yeah.
That's next level manufacturing right there. And it's years and years of it. This is it, years and years of manufacturing.
You can see all here, all this furniture is ready to be delivered to line. And you can see over here as well, we've got all our wardrobes waiting for the vans to be built, and they pick them up. We can show you some of the battery management systems that we do in the bed, how they're all pre-wired. done perfect every time.
And that's the basis, isn't it? If we take something out, and you'd have learnt this is why you're doing it, you take something out of the van and do it on the outside.
We've got a bit of a really good example of some interlocking furniture here. So if we just look inside the cupboard here, you can see all the shelving, all those little slots are all interlocked. Right.
So years ago, you had nothing like this, did you?
No, it was all staple.
And so this CNC machining has made a complete difference. But it's not only that though, it's you having to program it everything.
Absolutely.
And knowing how it goes.
So you can have a look at our battery management system. All the wiring's pre-done. So trying to do all this in a caravan, impossible. You know, and again, the guys, they make all this at a certain height, and we can go and have a look at how they put that together. But all this work happens at ground level, comfortable. Again, no sore backs. We've taken all that out of it. And making it very, very clean for them to work.
Because what you get as a tradie point of view here is you don't get that's good enough because I can't reach any further to do it, isn't it? It's perfect every single time.
Every time. Yeah. We'll just go over here a little bit and I'll show you our floor system. So there's our breech that we put in. You can see that's well put in and received. We do a water test at this stage. So we put the breech in, we've got a bucket pump and we pump it up. You can see just over here. Over here, Ertz. That's a bucket pump. We pressurise these so we know they don't leak behind the wall. And we then, that's the first test. Once it's in the van, we do another bucket test before the walls go on. So
that's a very interesting point, Serge. So we water test it before the walls go on.
Yeah, we water test these, and you can see this gentleman, lovely gentleman doing this. He's tightening it up. He'll pump that up and make sure that there's no leaks in any of the work. Once it goes into the van, again, there's another bucket test done there. Walls go on, and then we pre-test it again. If there is a leak over time,
We got a leak. No, joking.
oh, joking. You had me going there.
Leaking a few secrets here.
But there is ways that we can cut a hole at the back of the wall. A lot of people put an access panel. I don't like it. We might get 1 a year, 2 a year out of 2,000 vans. But there is a way we can cut it then, we can get access to it all the time.
There's always a way, but
There's always a way.
You've got basically 2 safety checks or pressure tests before the wall's even on.
Absolutely, every single time.
Unbelievable.
And also, we've just introduced another way for our chassis. We water test. So again, you'll see all the plumbing here done at this stage. Once the boys have finished the plumbing underneath, we bucket pump this as well now. We water test this because
At this stage here.
at this stage, because what we've found in the past, if there was a leak, at the end of it, we'd have to go underneath.
Yes.
And it's messy, turn it off. So if we capture a leak, we can fix it and rectify right here.
How easy is that?
So we test that. We throw in a gas line, that's just left loose for once the floor goes on. And you can see a very unique thing here. This is one of our secrets. I don't mind.
Well, hang on, you sure?
Yeah, is that we start with a level chassis. You can see some packers. We start with a level chassis. We go to the nth degree. That the floor must be level. The furniture goes on level. The walls go on perfect. And this is where it all starts, you know.
This is the base of it, eh? So an intelligent engineering chassis.
Absolutely.
Unbelievable chassis. See, what's this one? This is like a palace or something, is it?
Yeah, definitely. This is our pump. This shows you how we insulate our pump.
The foam in here.
Yeah, we've got foam in there. We've got high density foam for noise reduction here as well. That's just been new. We also, another new thing that we've just added, we have a special bracket that we've made that holds that battery in. You cannot move that battery. Absolutely cannot move that battery with that bracket.
And that's a major thing these days. We're getting more and more current run through our batteries, so we need it to be stable in there.
So now we've put an isolator. You can actually, at the end of the day, if they want to park it, they just turn the battery completely off. There's no discharge, and the battery's safe. So it's not law, It's not compliant. It is compliant, but we don't have to do it. But I want to do it because it's an easy thing. The electrical in a caravan is becoming complicated. I want to simplify it for the customer. Then he just walks up, isolates. He doesn't have to go in a van and program it or program it on his phone. Bang, battery's isolated. The people are safe. You know?
And we have these plugs in here now.
So another addition that we've had on our chassis is that we've got these plugs to plug
people
all the
love them.
Yeah,
People love them.
Took us a little while. We finally got them. Now all the holes are plugged up.
It's completed it.
Yeah, it's really just those lines. Look at this packer here. That packer's like 1 mil, and we're putting it on.
1 mil, yeah. So we are millimeter perfect.
Millimeter, we have to be. You know, if you want to play in this game, that's what you got to do. You know, these are all extra work. These are all hidden stuff that people don't see and don't appreciate what we do. But as long as we know what we're doing and we're giving a customer the best quality van every single time, that's what matters to us. And if we get rid of wrong, we own up, we rectify. That's all it is.
100%. And guys, that's the best thing is here that it's not she'll be right, chuck a wall on, chuck a floor on. It is these little things that you guys would never see. And that's why you come to us and trust us with your money, with your dream, so you can build it. Absolutely. And this is why we trust Serge with all our business, because look at the care and effort all through this factory.
Yep,
it's unbelievable. And you look at the size of this factory. This is crazy. Like, so many moving parts.
So many processes here that have just taken down over the time. Serge has just got it spot on.
Let's cap this off. And we'll go down the line and we'll see the finished product.
We thank you, Serge. This is unbelievable.
Let's go and see the plumbers.
Time we come here, something changes, isn't it?
I'm going to show you the overhead cupboards where our wiring goes, how it's accessible. Inside the van, once it's finished, you wouldn't know. And that's the secret is we're trying to make it look like the wires are hidden. We do it really well. But you see access panels up on the furniture. You see all those panels there on the furniture. They're removable. All our wiring goes in here.
That's the back of those cupboards you see there.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. We run conduit, and I'll show you the conduit.
And a big thing, guys, to look at this is our vans are being built without the walls or the roof. And we always say that we're built from the inside out, and the benefits of that is just tenfold, isn't it?
Tenfold. When we put the walls on, we try to create surface area to adhere to and make those walls stick. And you'll see here, just on the got these nice bits near the door that holds our walls to it. We screw it to it. So our 2B ones that we put on there hold our walls. And we've got bracketing system. We've got conduits to run wires in. These are the conduits that we have. And as we go down, you'll see how we use those conduits and the benefits of that. All these are removable. If you ever have a problem, you can just take them off, get to the wiring, and you'll see how much wiring you have. It actually looks like there's not much wiring because the neater the wiring, the less it looks messy. So, and it's accessible. That's the beauty
and
of it.
We at our yard, we pull these off all the time, rewire new solar panels, everything. And that's a benefit is that we have the ability to do that.
Absolutely.
And everything here is protected.
Yeah, you look at that. That's a really good thing is the care that the whole factory takes. There's a floor on top of the floor.
Well, everybody's responsible here, and that once they've finished their work and they say they've got to clean it and give it to the next station and present it to them the way they received it. So if it's super clean, they've got to give it back super clean. They sweep it, they get rid of all the...
Everybody's accountable.
Everyone's accountable. Now, we've just introduced a new method of the fridge. These fridges are 40, 50 kilos, and they're hard to walk in, hard to get in there. So we've just introduced a new method. We've got this thing over here. Our fridge locks in here. We've got a crane right above our head. It picks it up, goes right over the top, and straight into the hole.
What?
Just this process has now eliminated our damages because 50 kilos trying to get it into that van, it's very difficult. So now we've got a beautiful crane system that our engineers have invented, And this is all adjustable for any type of fridge. That just goes up and down.
That's
Here's the remote control.
that's literally next level.
Next level.
That is next
So
level.
It eliminates all injuries to our workers because again it's 50 kilos, trying to negate that through that doorway. They hit the wall, they damage, we're going to replace the wall. Since we've been doing this, has stopped all our damages and also our work cover injuries have gone down. Systems like this, when work cover come in, actually I'll tell you a little story. Work cover did come in and they want to use this factory as a template for factories going around, not only in the caravans but everywhere else. The automation that we've put in, the care and the love that we've put in with all our engineering that we've done to lift things and deliver to line, they want to introduce to other people. That's a benefit and an acknowledgement of EcoLite.
He's the man behind the camera. He's the man behind the camera. We're very lucky. We got EcoLite, and Serge doing our things with us. Unbelievable.
We're very fortunate today because this is the first time EcoLite's actually combed his hair and he looks half decent. So well done, EcoLite.
We'll just walk through it, all right? So, first stage electrical.
So the electricians are coming in. They actually grab the plan. They look what they've got to do. Each van is unique and different to its customer. They've just received the van. They're undoing all the loom. They're putting it all together.
So it's on a loom.
Yeah,
you look at that. There's a loom.
There's a loom on this particular van, the CRVs. We're piloting the looms to see how they work, if they're easier or not easier.
So what's the benefit of a loom?
Oh, it means that there's no thinking involved. We can't get it wrong, and we're not relying on the worker to actually interpret what the customer wants.
So when we say make wiring easier, how many vans would these guys do a day of wiring?
We do 9 a day, 10 a day.
So to take that out of looking at a plan and then following that plan, running cables in certain places, having a loom makes that easier, makes them do it better.
No wastage.
No wastage either.
No wastage and perfection all the time. We get it right.
Yeah.
Once a worker or a manager has to think and trying to interpret what the customer wants, we know we're going to get problems. So we
chance for a mistake.
Chance for a mistake.
And that's in every single industry. Every industry, yeah. Cool.
So now, as we go on to the next stage in Station 7, you can see how the wiring is. You can see how neat it is, how it's clipped up, and I'll demonstrate that over here. Eric's going to show us here. So you can see how it's all clipped up. Anything that's visible behind a cupboard, we run it in conduit, or else it will be behind a panel, as you can see there.
So neat.
This is the breech, this is the shower, this is one of Empress models. Again, that's been tested on the line, and then we did another test as well. Here, hooking it all up, we've tested underneath, so we know at this stage there is no leaks. So we can pinpoint where the actual leak happens, or a wiring defect, a fit-off defect, we can actually pinpoint. Jacob, how are you, man?
So another thing to see here is segregation, all right? The 240 is segregated from a 12 volt, and you can see that in separate conduits.
We're very big on compliance.
100%, that's massive. And as you come up the side of that fridge, that's in an open area, so you can see why it's not conduit run in there, all right? But it's all segregation where it needs to be.
Absolutely. And over here, this got delivered to line, this wardrobe, all pre-wired, and you can see no one's even touching that. It's all done. It's all done.
So we've seen that before in the video, eh?
So
They were doing it.
Got some big news. We got a massive 50-meter conveyor belt coming online, where all the furniture goes onto the line, and there's about 8 different stations where wiring's going to happen, plumbing's going to happen, doors and drawers will happen, compliance will happen, testing and quality will happen, all on the line. And that furniture, each individual furniture, will be completely finished and delivered to line. That means all these stations, there'll be less and less people, less and less damages, and better quality work all the time. So that's going to happen in the next 4 months. They'll be up and running.
Everyone just take this in, all right? Manufacture the year 4 times, all right, in 5 years or 6 years, whatever it is. There was a year they didn't do it, all right? And you're still changing things. You're still making it better. There's no limit here. There's no roof.
The bar is just being raised.
The bar keeps being raised.
One of the things different that I'm very mindful of, efficiencies. Efficiencies mean that you don't need labour. Whereas we look at the other way. we use that unutilized labor to develop more. You know, we love our people and we're going to keep our people. It doesn't matter how easy we make it, we're going to grow. You know, we're in motorhomes next year.
We are expanding our yard. Don't you worry. Guys, this is Serge, the director of Crusader, giving us a full walkthrough. But look at the passion. Look at how much change is here.
So we get it right, and once we test it and get it right, we say to ourselves with Urca, we sit down, all right, how can we use this to its fullest? What can we achieve? So we plan out our year. So we're going to sit down in January before we come back, and we plan out our year, what we are going to do. You know, we've got an R&D team. I have a beautiful R&D team, Anna Maria, Michael Solly, Narev. We sit together. I come up with some ideas. We get some inspiration. They bring inspiration. It could be anything. They could be sitting in a doctor's surgery, sitting on a chair. It could be a bracket coming off the wall. They look at that and they think, hey, that's nice, inspiration. They'll take a photo. Serge, can we use this? You know, so all this technology is out there. It's just a matter of how do we grab it? How do we see it? How can we change it to give it to our customers that they benefit from?
Because this is the thing, is that without customers, we don't have a business, you or I, okay? And this is what we're passionate about, is our customers, is they're getting a product that is worth it. They're getting a product well built, as you can see. There's nothing else like this around. Dad, you've been in the industry for a long time. You've sold a lot of brands.
Oh, yes.
And every time we come here, what do we say?
It just gets better. And it's just awesome. This is why Camerons have got together with Crusader for 25 years. This is why we're stuck together as a family, because we couldn't go anywhere.
We bleed Crusaders, as you all know, and this van is Crusader. All right, this is unbelievable. This is so cool.
Have a look at the wall prep. Have a look at the adhesive that we put on this wall, right?
That's a polymer, isn't it?
Yeah, absolutely. We've got a really good business relationship with our supplier, Henkel. We've tested this.
Should we blur them out?
Oh, it doesn't matter. So we got this independently tested between all the other product on the market is very good as well. I'm not denying it, but the strength of this was 6 times stronger than anything that we tested up against. You know, so it's up there with the best. They've been in the industry with fiberglass for many, many years. It's a European product. It is expensive, but as you can see, we don't compromise. We don't compromise on the quantity of the stuff. When it comes to structural, anything structural that we use over there, we go double the amount. I just cannot afford one van to break. And as you can see here, I'll demonstrate the amount of adhesive that we use. It's a little bit messy. We're going to clean it, but I don't care. We've got to have it on there. And you can see all the way through here. Up there, X. Up here.
So this stuff just goes like a rock, doesn't it?
Oh.
It's just next level strong.
The beauty of it, it allows for a bit of expansion, a bit of movement as well. It's friendly to clean as well.
So tell me if I'm wrong, but don't they use this stuff in the middle of the concrete, those big precast concrete buildings?
Well.
So this is, you know how strong those things need to be for one of those buildings. So we put that in our vans.
Absolutely. And hey, Scotty, how long before? Okay, awesome.
How cool is this?
That's
hey?
awesome.
How unbelievable.
You see, this roof has just been put on here.
We missed it.
We just missed the roof, but
Just missed the roof.
we can see that was the whole thing.
This is just, so,
Like, we're just going for a walk.
yeah, and
Right, the clock's gone down, they've banged it on, these guys are going to be able to put a wall. They do this day in, day out, but it's not hard work, it's not easy, and they're passionate. They're passionate. Have a look at Scott. Scott, how are you? Scott is just passionate on getting it right all the time.
You know what that means though? It means another Crusader is nearly ready to hit the road.
Another Crusader's hitting the road. Whoa! But if everyone's noticed, as we're walking through here, everyone's happy. Everyone's smiling. And Serge knows everyone by name.
Here's the next
Can you
one
believe
already
that?
in line. Look.
That's already gone into line. Yeah.
So
This is just non-stop.
this is just, and this is the difference when we talk Crusader, quality, manufacturer of the year, award winning. I mean, you got all these things under your belt, but you're still here on the floor building vans. And I say this to everyone.
It's only because my partner, Michael Producers, takes my car keys and he won't let me go home. He won't let me go home. I didn't know I signed up for that. But anyway.
That's the difference is the owner, the director is on the floor building vans. If you talk about passion, it's this man right here. All right, there's no ifs or buts on it.
And that's the go forward. That's with us. We are switched on 7 days a week. We have shows on the weekend. We have, I think there's like 60 or 70 shows that we attend to. Some are doubled up. We got doubles on the weekends. And me and Michael, we're on call all the time, ready to help at those show deals.
We know that.
All the time.
They are.
We're on. We have people on that work for us, like Alison, 24/7. She's on. Anna Maria works after hours. John Rigoni in warranty works after hours. We have Urquhart after hours. We're on all the time.
Serge, when do you sleep? Do you
I
sleep?
don't. I don't. No.
I don't. I get emails from Serge before I wake up and before I go to bed.
Here we go.
Check this out. Wow. So Serge, just talk us through a bit of it. So
Okay, so Scott here's in charge. He's got the control. We've just lifted it up off the trolley. The trolley gets pushed away. Scott's just doing a last minute check.
So that's the trolleys we've seen before, eh?
Seen before.
Yeah.
So Scott's just doing a quick check.
Look at it just hanging there. That's insane.
Yeah.
Take this in because you won't ever see this unless you do a factory tour, which you can. You can come here and do it yourself.
Whenever a customer comes here where they're unsure, they come here. We do a personalised tour with them. We build confidence into them. They can see the passion in all the people, not just myself. Our people are friendly.
everywhere.
They talk to them.
It's that community
and
and
the
that.
care that we put on. And look, things happen. We don't get it right all the time. I'm not here to say that, but we will make right.
Yeah, they will make it right, and that's you. I mean, this is the thing. We come here, Dad, and
that's like that is stuck.
we just bought another 10, didn't we?
So that wall's on. It's in place. You didn't
Been a week.
see the wall moving backwards and forwards.
That's unbelievable.
It just goes straight on, and that's the secret. Is try to eliminate any movement backwards and forwards. You just wipe the silicone off. You can see the board screwing
A
it up.
van's just been born in front of us.
Yeah.
But again, we keep coming down to this, but the quality and the ease of that guys doing that is you don't have timber frames, you don't have aluminium frames, then another sheeting goes on, it's done.
Done.
And insulated.
They'll go inside. They screw the walls back to the furniture. Then they go in and clean it. So
That is awesome.
Another Crusader born.
That is unbelievable. Just take that in, everyone.
And this all starts from a customer order. Customer order generates this, And as you saw, the plans, Gab in the furniture, he designs all that furniture. And then somehow it all gets put together, gets delivered to line. Everyone's talking to everyone. All sections are all aligned. As it comes in, bang, that's ready. That's amazing to put. And that's the credit of Urquhart, understanding his process from automotive, coming with me. We've created a monster between me and Urquhart. We've designed this factory. We've designed the processes. A bit of combination from caravan industry to automotive. We've put this together. A lot of people can't get that. They're either all automotive or all caravan. It doesn't work. You've got to be a fresh mind, understand, you've got to let go of things, you've got to introduce things, you've got to be able to do that. And it's all for the benefit of the customer. Our passion, my goal is that I want to deliver a caravan that the customer can enjoy, not spend all his life at a warranty shop. And in the past I've done that, and I'm guilty of that it is, that we have got it wrong in the past. Just due to understanding the material, understanding the customer's journey as well. Customers abusing vans, I've got to build a van to incorporate all that in there, where they can do the wrong thing and the van's still right. Our testing that we do on our vans right at the moment now is that we can actually pick that van up with a forklift from the back, up in the air, meter in the air. We can walk up to that front door, open that door, open the shower door, no misalignment, no flex, no bend. Flex, bending means warranty. We've eliminated that like a car. It's rock solid.
But hang on. People are out there saying we build with timber because it flexes.
No,
Oh,
I know it's wrong because I can prove it because all my past caravans do have a lot of flex in them, and flex creates gaps and
movement, silicon moving.
Yeah.
Oh,
and
yeah.
the maintenance on it. You know, customers are going to seal their vans every year, all that sort of stuff.
The way to say it is a car doesn't flex, does
No,
it? It's in
absolutely.
the suspension.
Well,
That's why we have
Look
suspension.
at the four-wheel drive cars, right? They're rock solid. You know, that door opens up every single time, doesn't it? That window
Yeah.
goes down every single
Yeah.
time. That car seat automatically goes backwards and forward every single time. And the only moving part is the suspension.
Yeah.
You know? And I've got some really good news to tell you about our suspension. You know, we're looking at an airbag system that we can put in throughout our whole range. And then
Everyone,
A whole range.
everyone.
every single system next year will have an airbag system of some sort, and that airbag system will protect the van.
On independent suspension, I'm guessing.
Awesome.
Wow.
Yeah.
Guys, take that in.
We just love this, yeah.
Airbags. Now, one thing I want everyone to see real quick is look at the infrastructure Crusader have to build with composite. So when we get as wide as an everyone build with composite, well, you just can't start, can you? You can't rely on guys to carry all these walls on 24/7.
No, it's been a journey for us. Like it's and you know we've had factory tours on show on our YouTube, and people see that and they think they can duplicate that, but they don't understand the difficulties that we've had with composite. Understanding the actual composite itself, we need to respect that, and it's fiberglass and it's glass, and you don't pick up a mirror and just hang it around and bend that because it's going to crack. So same thing, we have to respect the product, understand the product. We understand the product better than our suppliers now. We know it, we touch it, we feel it, we're part of that fiberglass, so we respect it, and now it's respecting us because we've got the right processes to give us the best outcome with
So
this thing.
we have what, 40, 45 vans coming off the line a week?
Yes.
A week.
A week.
All right. So what the strength of that is that we have them rocking in a dealership all the time. 10 a week we have coming into our dealership. All right. And they're all out on the road. These things are built so strong, and we can see the manufacturing process in that.
Well, and you can see how the passion in our workers. So you
can.
just
So
see.
we can see the passion in you.
Yeah, yeah.
And we can see the drive that you've got. And that just drives this whole place because it starts with you.
So
Right.
there's not much more to see down there, really, is there? That's just the finishing touches.
just the finishing touches.
There's our van coming through here.
Oh,
Let's come and have a look
I
at
just,
this one.
I just want to tell you, we just introduced this new process, right? And what we've done is it's a shaker. It shakes the van out, right? So what we've done is just in this station here, you can see that thing on the floor there,
Oh yeah.
right? So what we do,
Trucks go through a shaker situation.
yeah. So what we realised is that our caravans have been nurtured all the way through the line, just touched them, pushed them. What this does is that we grab a forklift, we grab this thing, and we put it through a shake test, up and down. And what that does, it's a bit like a relationship. At the start, it's all cool, it's all great, and all of a sudden, things start to happen, And then the relationship goes through a process. Either they make it or they don't make it because there's issues. What this does, eliminates all the issues and settles the van. It's like a house when you build a new house. You start getting noise, some cracks, some settling. What we do is expedite that whole process. We've settled the van, that it's just shaken, and then all the furniture just sits there before we do any sealing, before we do any door adjustment. It all shakes, and since we've been doing that, it's eliminated all our issues, our door adjustments, our furniture adjustments. So
Is that an industry first, nearly?
that's something that I stumbled on. Just understanding our processes. Again, we saw movement, we saw shaking, we saw why. We come up with this process, we tested it, it eliminated all our cracks.
That is unbelievable. They do a shaking test on the production line.
Yeah.
How insane is that?
We've actually introduced this into our warranty van. So when we rectify our warranty van as well, we shake that van as well now. So it just settles all the furniture. So we just do a rapid test on that, expedite it very, very quickly.
Always changing. Always
A lot of
adding
people like
more.
to get hold of that and use that for a few things. Shaker. Yeah.
That is just crazy. Wow. So unbelievable. So thank you, Serge, so much. Is there anything else you want to put in here?
So, like going around, you see a lot of females in a manufacturing industry. We've welcomed many women. We've got women in management roles on the floor. We've introduced women that don't speak our language, that have been home, had children, and got no chance of getting a job due to their language. Their husbands have introduced their wives, and we found that their wives are passion to be here because they feel wanted. We've actually broken their languages down in their form to understand the processes. Some of these women now are getting more money than their husbands because they've just elevated into compliance. So our compliance, our weighing station, we've got a lovely lady there. You saw the engineer on the electrical station. We have quality stations. Their eye to detail is beautiful. We have the lovely Stephanie that you haven't met yet. She's just ball terror. She stands for no crap. She grabs our guys, makes them rectify our issues. They have introduced and changed our process. I've welcomed it, I've encouraged it, I've empowered them, and the results are there. So that whole combination, women and guys, when people start saying there's no place for women in a production line, I've proven that it is. We look for people with special skills like autism. I welcome that as well. There's a place for them here as well. We encourage everyone. We work with council. We work with schools now. We've got schools. There's plenty of children now. We just had a massive meeting, I think it was last week on the Thursday. We had 30 different schools here showing them our processes to introduce to their children when they're coming. They're not all skilled as in education, but what it is they've seen a life. They've seen that there's a place. And we tell our school that we will give them 3 permanent spots. Oh, hold on, there's a sealer. 3 permanent spots. Wait, Chris. 3 permanent spots for them to award their children and give them some inspiration. So we're doing so many things.
If everyone just listened to that, all that is about embracing the people in your community in this factory.
Absolutely.
And you band them together as you have, you build a fantastic product.
Yeah. I'm just going to give you a demonstration. Chris, can you just give us a demonstration how you move the line? Here we go. Have a look at this shaking.
This is our van, don't you? Yeah.
That's why he's doing it.
Look, thanks, Chris.
What other company would do that? Seriously.
So, you're right.
That is awesome.
So, just that was enough for all that furniture to shake around and settle. Now, it only moves half a mil, but it settles, the doors settle. We go in there now at this station here. First time, me and Urquhart have just put in a new process. We introduced 7 new manufacturing stations where we capture all this, where we can do those fine finesse adjustments to the caravans. We now invoice straight off the production line. They don't go into warranty, they don't go into repairs. That is a new thing. We created history here, me and Urquhart, this week by introducing this extra stage, understanding our process.
Awesome. If we break that down easier, when Serge is saying straight invoicing, it means there's nothing to fix up once the van's completed.
Absolutely.
Which means every single process here is working, every single thing comes together and builds an amazing caravan for our clients, because this is why we do it. How good is that? Now, Serge, can we just go to the pressure test?
Okay, let's go have a look.
Can we do that? Sorry, we've taken up all of Serge's time this morning. Let's go.
Okay, I spoke to Michael, he's okay. All right, so this is our latest thing. We've got our air testers inside. As you can see, there's
so it's doing it right now.
It's doing it right now. This is like Peter. Hey, Peter, how are you? So he's
oh yeah, there's a bubble.
Now, always on the door where the hinge is, you always get air, but that's just proving that the air's coming out. Peter goes around all the seals, all the way around J mold or anything with a pop rivet. He goes all around and checks that for leaks. And then,
That is unbelievable.
and then once it's okay with the leak, we water test it. Outside is a massive.
So any sort of leaks right now are bubbles. You'll see bubbles. So you can see it on the hinges, like you're saying.
yeah, you can see on the lock as well. Some stuff happening here.
So no, there's no way things can hide from here.
No, we cannot hide. We're testing it from inside out. So,
That is next level. And guys, this is what Crusader is. This man here, Serge, is Crusader. Urquhart behind the scenes. Everyone in here is one big family.
hey, I'll just take you through while we're here now. I'm just going to take you through. We sponsor the lovely Life Changer program. They benefit the children all over Australia, worldwide now. They're everywhere. Headed by the lovely man Scott Waters. We just did this beautiful van for him here. The lovely Bromley, he designs this.
look at that.
You know,
How cool is that? Wow.
Expo, have a look at this.
So Crusader are giving back
Yeah,
to the community.
Absolutely. This Life Changer program is just incredible. They reach children all over Australia, all over the world now, where they got leaders in remote areas and giving these children some hope and inspiration and saying, hey guys, you know, there's a life out there, and the leadership skills that they teach these children, and to get up in the world and give them some life. You know, the suicide rates, what they are with our children is just, you know, very, very frightening. And to give them some inspiration and hope is incredible. And these Life Changer program, what they do worldwide, we've got to look into it. We've got to help more. We've got to get our children up. And we sponsor that as much as we can.
So less fortunate. I mean, that's humbling, guys.
And this is where the name Life Changer came from.
The less fortunate than us, and you guys are giving back, is such a cool story.
Guys, I just welcome you to Crusader. I thank you for
Thank you,
for
Serge.
believing in us.
Thanks,
Thank you so much.
All the way, we are Crusader through and through. And we're unprecedented access, guys. Take that in, really see it. You get to know Serge, the face, the man behind it all, you know. But these vans are next level. They really are. We sell them. We love them.
I just hope Urquhart got me on a good side.
Thank you, guys.